Onosato, with freshly made new top knot, went 8-3 in training on Sunday at Kisenosato Palace. "I want to be going full throttle by this time next week," he said of his upcoming Komusubi debut. Despite holding ground against top-ranked foes at last Thursday's all-stables practice, Onosato said, "Unless I work on my game, I won't be beating the Ozeki and Yokozuna." His tournament record against current Ozeki and Yokozuna stands at 1-5. But should he even be fighting this time, is the whisper around Sumo Town. How can he serve as a poster boy after plying that junior with drink? Why is he still getting applauded? Several fans and ex-wrestlers are asking. Are these holy rituals completely a sham? They add. What we can say is this. The timing of Onosato's outing is not coincidental. This is how sumo politics plays in the information age. In the past, those punished by sumo chiefs would groan to their inner circle and simply get on with things. Now, though, their backers go to the tabloids and even hit social media. Ex-Hakuho sympathizers most likely snitched on Tochi Musashi and Onosato so soon after Hokuseiho's affair. They tell their main man to be nicer than ever in front of reporter dictaphones while they work their destructive magic behind the sumo scenes. They are helped by the presence of Takatoriki, who has a huge YouTube platform, and by mainstream sumo writers appalled at ex-Hakuho's treatment. Tabloids, due to declining sales, are also more helpful than ever. In the past, they'd have just bashed Miyagi-no. Now they will constantly butcher even Nishonoseki, issuing hit pieces by the day. For the record, Takatoriki claims that 4 sumo sources have told him the exact sum of money paid by Coach Kasugano to Tochi Kamiyama's family, to forget the bullying affair. Gripping though all this is to observers with little skin in the game, it is also deeply tragic. For no major organization can possibly function like this. Jab, counter-jab, leak, counter-leak, swipe, counter-swipe, and the fate of a key stable decided by an Ichimon group which has no formal status in sumo's official structure chart. A professional management structure is needed, independent of elder stock and wrestling-related rivalries. Proven, large-scale business leaders with real people management skills must take over the sumo reins to protect the athletes we love. In other training reports, Atamifuji fought 44 times at Saturday's training session, going 29-15 overall. Slightly more bouts than usual, he grinned, "I'll just do as much as I can." His master accused him of switching off when he lost 2 or 3 in a row. When switched on, though, his frontal left grip looked stronger than ever before. Sunday, May the 5th, saw Daieisho and Oho return to Sadogatake stable for another beating by Kotozakura. 0-4 and 0-6 their respective returns. The Ozeki, though, was left concerned by the ease with which they attacked him at times, and shook his head in despair. A slip on the dohyo the day before caused a twinge in his right knee, but it's all looking fine now, he insists. Daieisho, who fought 10 times in total, described the session as tough on the body but highly useful. You've got to be on your game here, or the resident wrestlers will pummel you. It's the 3rd pre-tournament straight that Eisho has chosen to practice at Sadogatake. Kotoshoho, who fought 15 bouts that day, said, "It's good to face their kind of raw power as I look to extend my run of winning scores." Of the 8 salaried fighters born in 1999, including Ozeki Hoshoryu, Kotoshoho, we might almost forget, was the first to break into Division 1. Naturally, I want to be near the top of the class of 99, he said. The head start I got on everyone else is all history now. More important is what happens next. He messaged fellow class of 99er and high school teammate Tochitaike to fate his second-tier debut. Finally, he made it up, Kotoshoho seemed pleased to say. 2 promotion parties have also been held this week. The first was that of Tohakuryu, some 3 years later than planned. It was in honor of his rise to salaried level during the pandemic. His elementary school sumo coach continued to show him tough love, saying through the microphone, "Looking back to when he was 10, it's fantastic he's come this far. But I want him to be greedy for further sumo success. There are higher things he's simply got to be aiming for. I know he doesn't like training that much, but hard training is the only way to make himself even better. Hakuryu, can you just make Division 1 and stay there, please?" Afterwards, the coach explained to the press, "He's got power and ability that he's not using to the full. I've got to at least try to coax that out of him." His comments were echoed by Coach Tamanoi, who added, "He's got to be training more. There are extra flowers waiting to bloom." You may recall Tohakuryu's eyesight is so poor that he can't tell colleagues' faces apart in the stable practice area. The second sumo party, also held in the Kokugikan basement, festooned Kazekeno with praise upon his second-tier elevation. That was held on Sunday. "I thought I'd just bound up to salaried level with minimal fuss," he said through a mic on the stage. "But my progress was stunted somewhat. Now I'm finally here. I imagine I'll have some first-night nerves, but through sheer mental grit I will try and pull off a debut title." "I'll second that," said proud stablemaster Oshiogawa. "If he's firing on all cylinders, he can certainly get to 10 wins, so why not go for the title as well?" That party actually doubled as a stable opening event. That had been put off over 2 years due to the cursed pandemic. What better a way to celebrate the rebirth of Oshiogawa than with Kazekeno's promotion? The master told the assembly of guests.